I just love songs like that. You, you know, that's just something. It's a real life experience, and it just propels someone just to just pick up the guitar and just pour it out. You know, and I think that's what he did. And
Mhm.
his voice is so strong on this too. You
Yeah,
know,
this
it,
is
it
great.
must have been he must have sat there and like, all right, you know, I can't wait to see the reaction. You know, I want to see like that frown. You know, like and just all of a sudden go like, does it like
Really? I don't even know what that expression is.
you're like, and then all of a sudden, like again, you're like Ebenezer Scrooge, you know, you're jumping up in the air, clicking your heels and stuff.
Yeah, I opened up the window. Hey, boy, get me goose. I flip him a gold coin.
Who was that singing? Well, that was Noel, sir. Good boy, good
That
lad.
was no Mr. Scrooge.
Good. Now get off my lawn.
Hey, you're watching Into the Music. I'm here with Greg. My name is Chris, and Greg's got something for me to react to.
I got something, and so this is actually my attempt. I'm taking it on my own, Oasis fans, because since we've dropped the last few Oasis songs, we know how Chris feels about Oasis and especially the singer Liam. And so I've been getting a lot of requests in the song threads. Folks like, haven't listened to Master Plan, haven't listened to
I've been getting death threats,
that.
mostly from this dude named Liam.
That's part of the master plan for them to kill you. Yeah. Um, so everyone's thinking like, what is that song sung by Noel? That's gonna get Chris to turn around about Oasis. And I'm like, you know what? I get it. I understand that, right? Well, I'm gonna try to take it on my own. Okay. So I may actually pour some salt on the wound or whatever you want to call it,
Very brave.
and just really like basically sign, seal, and deliver this. And like Chris will never ever want to listen to Oasis again, ever, you know, or maybe possibly the glass becomes half full, right? I don't know. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I know. Totally, totally high raised bar. So the song is Talk Tonight. Oasis. One piece of information, right? Because you don't want to hear anything, but I think you kind of sort of know by now that it's sung by Noel. So
Yes, I
I
know
gave
that.
it a link. You find it. Go check it out. Come on back, and let's have the conversation.
All right.
Sitting on my own, chewing on a bone, 1,000,000,000 miles from home, when something hit me somewhere right between the eyes. Sleeping on a plane, you can't complain. You took your last chance once again. I landed, stranded, hardly even knew your name. I wanna talk tonight until the morning never say that I won't ever make you cry. And this I'll say, I don't know why. I know I'm leaving, but I'll be back another day. I wanna talk tonight until the morning light about how you saved my life. I wanna talk tonight about how you saved my life, about how you saved my life, about how you saved my life, about how you saved my life.
All right. So let's talk tonight about, I have to say it, about Talk Tonight. And so you're sitting there with the face. No?
All right, you've redeemed yourself.
Talk to me. Yeah.
I like this song. Yeah, definitely. It's the singer, man. I so much preferred this guy's voice.
And it's a really good
it's the
song.
brother, right? Yeah.
It's the brother, yeah.
So they're biological brothers, right? Full brothers, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm wondering.
No, I mean they are. I mean, I'm
Right.
thinking like, are they from the same father? I don't know.
I'm just trying to get the clearest idea
Yeah.
of this, because you know how you can hear people from the same family and they kind of sometimes their voice sounds similar because they, whatever the genetic makeup is of their, vocal area and so on.
Yeah.
So I would think maybe these guys would sound a little alike, but they didn't sound alike at all.
No, but I would say,
unless it was Liam Style that does that, I don't know.
I would say to that if you ever listen to their interviews, you'll definitely hear Liam. His voice sounds a little bit like, the way his voice comes out, not like, stretching every word out, but I mean, just the sound, just the tone, you just hear, you could just tell that his singing kind of connects to his sort of speaking voice. And I think the same thing with Noel. Yeah. So, with that said, I think Liam's
just
putting
like,
on a style
just
thing.
Like, when you watch Gomer Pyle and then you hear Jim Nabors records and it's like, wow, he sounds just like when he talks.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Now people like Jim Nabors. Who's Jim Nabors? Right? Golly. Shazam. All right, don't get me going on Gomer Pyle. All right, so that's it.
I started, man. I'm sorry.
I can't help myself. I can't. All right, that said, so talk tonight. It's a song that I actually recently discovered. As we were kind of getting back into
really
well with this channel, and you really not really digging the Oasis sound, the heavy guitar laden, produced sound, especially out of the first album. I think it changed a little bit in some of the other albums. But that said, we were not off to a really great start, and Liam's voice in the whole thing. And I'm like, so I'm kind of like sifting back, going back through like, the Noel songs, and there are some real classic Oasis songs sung by Noel, Wonderwall. No, not Wonderwall. I think Wonderwall.
No,
well,
yeah, Wonderwall's the other
Wonderwall
guy.
sung
That's
by
one of the
Liam.
songs I know.
Well, see
that I
now
knew.
Noel, I think there are versions of him singing, but actually Liam actually sang that version that's on the album, I believe. But there's some other songs that made the top whatever, and Noel's singing that. But I didn't want to go there. I wanted to take something that was kind of like a B-side kind of thing. And my understanding is that the Master Plan, which is something that a lot of people have been requesting, saying, well, give him Master Plan. He's going to change on that. And I like that song. And that's going to be the next one going to you. In fact, that's a Kofi request that just came in the other day. You've probably seen that.
Okay.
But I wanted to give you this one first. I really believe in this. I thought the song was beautiful.
Well, yeah,
So
it worked.
in its simplicity, and it's just so real. And Justin, I want to tell you a story. I'm going to read some things from Wiki. And yeah, can I do that now?
Sure.
All right. So I normally write notes down and I kind of just paraphrase things, but I'm going to read something off Wiki here. So the background and the inspiration. So Talk Tonight I'm reading right off of Wiki. Talk Tonight is one of many acoustic B-side tracks sung by Noel. It was inspired by the near breakup of the band in Los Angeles in autumn of 1994. That's when Noel walked out without telling anyone and headed for San Francisco. He stayed with the girl he had befriended during a previous show there. According to the sleeve notes to the Master Plan, the album, she talked a distraught Noel, quotes, off the ledge, and took him to the park where she had played as a child. It also mentioned in the Oasis book by Paul Mathers, Take Me There, that the girl also had an obsession with Snapple strawberry lemonade. That's why he sings in that that one line, all your dreams are made of strawberry lemonade. In an interview with the San Francisco Chronicle in November 2016, Melissa Lim states that she met Noel backstage at Bottom of the Hill in 1994, recalling he came over and sat down next to me. I never had been backstage before, so I asked him, where's the after party? And he goes, what after party? Can I hang out with you tonight? And then 3 days later, after disastrous performance at Whiskey A Go-Go in Los Angeles, and after a dispute with Liam, Noel went to Lim's apartment, traveled over to San Francisco, and in Nob Hill, knocks on the door. She said he was very upset. I took him in, fed him, tried to calm him down. He wanted to break up the band. We went to Huntington Park to clear his mind. We listened to music. We went record shopping. And then after bringing back magazines, Snapple and Lemonade, Lim then convinced Noel to return to Oasis. And then she goes, this is actually interesting. I think you'll find this. She says, San Francisco has a reputation of being a place where bands come to die, like the band and the Sex Pistols. I wasn't going to let it happen on my watch. I told him, you can't leave the band. You're on the verge of something big. And so that was the basis. That was for the song. And, so when you really listen to the words, and thousands of miles away from home, he travels over to, basically he's a man who's desperate. Mm-hmm. And he just needs to just talk to someone, and Lim was that person, to talk to all night, and saved his life. I think he says that in the song, you saved my life. Mm-hmm. And I just think it was one of those that just, it was right to the core, like how it was a turning point in his life. He didn't forget it, and he writes the song, inspired enough to write the song. And mm-hmm. I just love songs like that. That's just something, it's a real life experience, and it just propels someone just to pick up the guitar and just pour it out, and I think that's what he did. And his voice is so strong on this too, it must have been, he must have sat there and like, all right, I can't wait to see the reaction, I want to see that frown, and just all of a sudden go like, does it like,
really? I don't even know what that expression is.
You're like, and then all of a sudden, like, again, you're like Ebenezer Scrooge, you're jumping up in the air, clicking your heels and stuff.
Yeah, I opened up the window. Hey, boy, get me goose. I flip him a gold coin.
Who was that singing? Well, that was Noel, sir. Good boy, good lad.
That was Noel, Mr. Scrooge.
Good. Now get off my lawn. Oh, that was another reaction. Sorry, but anyway, yeah. So there you go.
No, that's going to be my sign-off thing now. At the end of every video we
get off my lawn. Yeah.
Nah, it's too unoriginal. I'll figure something else out.
We'll make a T-shirt with your face, your cartoon face, you know, and just like get off my lawn with the headphones on. Ah,
Into the music and off my lawn.
so so we're back to like, you know, so what is your final sort of take on this whole thing? You know, where do you stand right now with Oasis?
Well, you mentioned that maybe the glass would be half full, but you know, you got like what, 4 songs that I'm not crazy about as opposed to one that I like. So that's hardly, so it's what's that, a fifth full? It's 20% full.
How much did you like the song? Be honest.
I liked it quite a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I would definitely listen to it again.
Excellent. Excellent. Would you listen to another Liam song?
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, we'll get a couple of requests coming up.
I'm locked in, man.
Well, here's the thing. Now, I also, well, because we got some coffee requests coming up in the Ko-fi, you know, we'll go check out below the hashtags. But that said, we got a couple of Ko-fi requests for Oasis. So people are really trying to like, they're trying to like intervene and try to turn Chris around. So that's going to be interesting. I have one song.
No, I think they're trying to torture me, and they're like, yeah, $7 to torture.
No,
sure.
no. I just think that they really feel that you have not really listened to the best of the Liam
well,
song, Oasis songs, and they're like, this one's going to do it.
Open the door
Okay.
to that possibility that I
Right.
will become more of a fan. How's
So,
that for committing to something?
right.
Yeah.
Because I am very inclined to, because I did this, I sort of stepped in and said, wait, before you give him your Noel sung songs, let me give him mine. So the fact that I succeeded, I have a Liam sung song that I'm thinking about giving
Liam
you before you listen
song.
to any Liam sung song, song blues.
And that came to my mind too, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Thank God.
Kindred spirits.
Thank God the little sensor in my head stopped me. And
But of course,
I know. Yeah.
There's no censor. Stove is hot. Let me see. Ow! Yes. So that's how I am. Sorry, but so there you go. That was the conversation stopper. All right, man.
Different kind of sensor. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take us out. You ready?
Take us out, man.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have any requests, if you'd like to, you know, bless my ears or hurt them, same with Greg. Feel free to go on our Ko-fi site, which is a link that you'll find at under our
Over
somewhere around the title of the song in the video. Anyway, on our channel page, there's a link to the Ko-fi site. You can go on there, and we will guarantee that we will cover your song, whatever you request. And
just, dude,
this is the improv.
This is the end. I thought you were gonna say the end. All right.
All right. Anyway,
say goodnight, Gracie.
good night, Grace.